Okay, Mingalaba, hello everyone. Today I am with 𝐼𝐸𝐸, who is outstanding achiever from IELTS IV. So she has achieved overall band 7 with listening 8, reading 6.5, writing 6.5 and speaking 7. Today we'll be doing a speaking mock test and I hope you can learn some useful phrases and vocabulary from this mock test video. Alright, let's get started. Well, congratulations. So in the actual exam, the examiner will ask for your identification, but as this is a speaking mock test, I'll be going straight to speaking part 1.
Yeah.
Alright, so for the first part of the task, I'd like to ask you some questions about shopping. Do you enjoy shopping?
Well, I would say I'm not that of a big fan of shopping, and as also being an introvert, I just like to do everything through online. So whenever I need something, whenever I want to buy something, I just do it through online, and I just feel like it's more comfortable.
How often do you go shopping?
As a stay-home person, I don't really go out much, so it does the same for shopping as well. So yeah, online is the most feasible thing for me.
Do you prefer to shop alone or with others?
Well, I would say it's always the best to shop alone since each and every one of us has different fashion tastes, different perspectives and preferences. So yeah, I would just choose to shop alone.
Okay. Now we'll be talking about weather.
Okay.
What's the weather like in your country?
Well, it's an absolute strong heat, of course. Myanmar has always been chosen as one of the hottest tropical countries. So it doesn't really matter what the season is, whether it's summer, rainy season, or winter. Our country just chose to stick up with the heat.
Do you prefer hot or cold weather?
Definitely cold weather. I have considered myself as a winter girly. And so, and also one of my dreams is to play around in the snow in some European countries. And I think everyone would be able to relate with this idea.
Okay. What do you normally do on a rainy day?
Well, I think raining days are actually meant to chill and just, such a vibe to let out all your thoughts. So maybe a cup of coffee, maybe a nice book, and a lo-fi playlist would make the day a perfection. That's what I usually do.
Okay. Now let's move on to the topic of technology. How often do you use a computer?
Well, as a person who is both a student and also working in a non-profit organization, I need to use my computer for the majority of my time. So yeah, I think I use it for almost every day. And I also love organizing things. So everything is well organized in my computer. I love that.
Do you use your mobile phone a lot?
I don't think so. I've always been trying to lessen my screen time to not worsen my eyesight. Yeah, I don't really use it much. I prefer reading a book, playing with my cats, or maybe doing gardening stuff at home rather than just taking up the screen with my face.
What's your favorite application?
Well, I think all applications today are really great, but if I have to choose one, I would choose Telegram. Telegram has been the most comfortable and also easy internet accessible application. Like being able to send both messages and also watch whatever you want in the channels is the greatest factor.
Okay. So next I'm going to give you a topic and allow you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Before you talk, you have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say and you can make notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yeah, I do.
Yes. Okay, so here's a topic. So I want you to talk about a time you experienced a significant change in your life and your, 2 minutes starts now.
All right. So a significant change, like an experience I have faced in my life, it's about my educational journey. I'm not going to explain what the big event was, but I believe each and every youth out there will be able to understand how ruined our educational has been in all these years. So due to that kind of reason, I have decided to go study overseas. And since both of my parents are also doctors, they want me to become a great doctor as well. So to fulfill their dreams as well, I took a huge entrance exam from the Medical University of Lublin in Poland. And the greatest news is that I passed and officially got accepted from the medical university I've always been willing to go. So yeah, that was the biggest change. And I think I've always been facing with changes, challenges, and struggles in my life. Like life has been throwing me tons of lemons. But yeah, I was always being able to adapt it. And I think among all the changes I have faced, this one was the greatest. I can consider this one as the greatest change. And I'm so grateful that I'm going to be able to step into a new journey, go to a new place, start a new life, and become even a very great, better person. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, great. So we've been talking about a time that you experienced a significant change in your life. Now let's continue talking about some general questions relating to this one.
Okay.
Do you think change is always a positive thing for society?
Well, I believe changes are always great, but when you take it too far and go too extreme, it could turn into something else like toxicity. Well, I mean, changing for your own self is great. Like you must be able to be adaptive and flexible when it comes to changes, but I don't really recommend changing your entire self for someone else's favoritism. Just do it for your own self, for your own personal growth.
Some people believe that technology is the biggest driver of change in this modern world. Do you agree or disagree?
I strongly agree with this kind of opinion because it is very obvious that without this kind of advancements of technology, we wouldn't even be able to learn such academic subjects and reach international standards. Also, as for me, I wouldn't even to be able to sit in here with you if there is no technology. So yeah, I believe the more advanced the technology is, the greater and the better our futures are.
What role does art, such as literature or music, play in reflecting or even shaping societal change?
Well, I do believe that art such as literature or music, it's the greatest way to express our hidden feelings and emotions. I believe that a lot of youth are struggling to express their feelings. Like there are very few people who could actually understand us. So I believe maybe music or arts, paintings, these are all we can express ourselves. To truly express who we really are, I think these are the strongest factors we need.
Okay. In your opinion, what is the difference between adapting to change and resisting it?
Well, I've always considered myself as a flexible and adaptive person when it comes to changes. And also, you will just have to cope with the bitterness, even though we don't want to. It's just how life is supposed to be. So yeah, and that's where you can say, make a lemonade when life throws lemon at you, and also make it tasty as well.
So looking into the future, what kinds of societal changes do you predict will be the most challenging for humanity to handle, and why?
Looking into the future, I believe that some people will still be having a hard time to understand the topic of mental health. Mental well-being has always been the most underrated topic in our country, especially for the elders. They couldn't really listen to us and understand what we've been coping with and what our emotions are, and they just don't really know about it. So maybe in the future, we could try a little bit harder to expand the knowledge of mental well-being, mental cases, and a lot of issues. But yeah, I think people will still have a hard time to understand this.
So that's the end of the speaking mock test. Thank you and well done.
Thank you for giving your time as well. And thank you so much, IELTS Ivy, for inviting me here today.
Alright, so this is 𝐬𝐸𝐶𝐶 and we did speaking mock test. So I hope that you learn useful words and vocabulary from the video. So see you again. Bye bye.